Have you ever met your great-grandfather?
Only in metal.
So when the original one was built, it was more engineered than designed. It was very utilitarian. It had a purpose to, serve in World War II. Were there any design cues from this one that you brought in the new one?
We always like to have inspiration for what we're doing, especially with Jeep with, 85 years of history. So I think the first one that always comes to mind is
Of course.
great-grandfather here. So much so that we have one in the studio that we cut right down the middle and mounted to the wall. So
that's cool.
Inspiration's pretty close by. I think overall, first thing you notice is the color scheme. So This is one of our newer colors we call 41.
Right.
Of course, in reference to this one. But I think like any good Jeep Special Edition, we really want to make sure it had a great tire, and we want to make sure it had super cool wheels. So I think this might be the first time we've done olive green wheels to match the body. And I really like these because they're kind of modern in a way that they're aluminum wheels, but they're retro in that they look like steel wheels.
I love them. They really match the 41. And I love the interior. The fabric is, it looks like that military canvas, but it's not.
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that. We did a really good job of looking at the inspiration. I think the only thing we didn't get is that kind of iconic smell that that one
there
has.
is that canvas smell in all military vehicles. Yeah, so the original Willys, it was a government contract, and they sent it out bids to 135 different companies, and only 3 answered. And from July of 1940 until when Willys signed the contract in July 1941, the whole vehicle just evolved. It came together in an astonishing amount of time, 1 year. By the end of the World War II, everybody knew what a Jeep was.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This could get dropped in a box and assembled in 4 minutes or less.
Yes, that was part of the original design by the Army, that it had to have a folding windshield. They take the wheels and tires off and put them in a crate underneath the body and drop it on the ground, and guys in the Army knew how to pull it apart, slap the wheels on, and get it running. And they shipped them not with gas, but they may as well have, because they were flying out the door with them. So the original vehicle, was mission ready when it hit the battlefield 85 years ago. What kind of engineering and updates went into this one to make it mission ready?
When we started this generation of Wrangler, the first things we keep in mind are all those requirements of approach, departure, brake over, ground clearance. Visibility is one that we don't talk about all the time, but visibility is a really important one. I think all those things that you mentioned, that how it's designed for function and what it needed to do from the get-go. Personally for me as the design guy, I think that's the reason that this has stood the test of time.
Right.
Pretty much design theme has been unchanged since the beginning.
It's got to be a lot of pressure. This is an American icon sitting here, and you're, bringing it forward and bringing new generations forward. So, it's a lot of pressure on you guys.
I think as long as we stick to the roots, that's kind of been my philosophy on it. As long as we listen to the enthusiasts, we honor the functions of off-road capability, I feel like we're doing a good job.
So you brought the great-grandson, still built for adventure?
Oh yeah, still made to get dirty.
Für mehr Videos einfach abonnieren.